Good morning. I'm Howard Klein, and I'm with CRE Radio. I'm with Gayle Ayers. And Gayle, your position with Crew is?
I'm the CEO at Crew Network.
Oh, and this is Susan Hill. Susan?
And I'm president of Crew Network this year.
Absolutely wonderful. I feel very fortunate to be here. This is going to be, I think, the only interview that I have that I'm surrounded by women.
You're a lucky guy.
Thank goodness. It's all downhill from here, Mike. So, this morning, one of the things that I'd like to talk about, Gayle was on our radio show,
Yes.
which was titled The Glass Ceiling in Commercial Real Estate, where we talk a great deal about the limits put on women in commercial real estate. Why don't you mention something about the show, Gayle, if you don't mind, and what we talked about?
Well, I think we're always interested in talking about the ways women interface in commercial real estate and add to the value of the industry. And it's always a very interesting challenge because sometimes the value and talent that women bring to the business is not always recognized. So we're always working to help folks use that talent. We find women are superb at multitasking, women are fantastic networkers, and women are very loyal to the companies they work with, and they have tremendous talent. Great at finances, too. They're always watching the bottom line. So we're always about promoting talent to help the industry progress.
One of my favorite organizations. Susan, why don't you tell us your thoughts on whether or not there is currently a glass ceiling for women in commercial real estate?
Well, I mean, anybody can read any of the studies that are published, even ours, and there is a glass ceiling. We're narrowing and we are making progresses, but we still have a long way to go before we break that ceiling.
What has the recession done to the glass ceiling? Well, why don't we first talk about, as we've come out of the recession, who has it affected? Has the recession affected women, and where is their position now?
That's a really great question. You know, during the recession, the women really benefited from that because we do make less than men. So a lot of the men that lost positions or, as companies downsize, those women were retained. Now, it'll be interesting. Time will tell as we come out of this recession if those women will continue to be retained and will they be promoted within their organizations or will they be replaced with men. So I don't know. The jury is still out on that one.
Gayle, what are your thoughts on how the recession affected women in commercial real estate?
It's been very interesting because, as Susan indicated, because women earned less, many of them were left in their positions and were not cut as often as men were who were in higher level positions with higher salaries. We still find there's about a 20% difference in salary for women versus men in the same job with the same years of experience.